particular clip between Piers Morgan and Roseanne.
Okay, people, let Piers know. Send him the Google. Maybe it's been discounted. I don't know.
It has.
Half the crap you say is BS. What are you jumping down my throat for? You and your Palestinian crap.
What Palestinian crap? What are you talking about?
You are.
Palestinian crap is the lies coming from your mouth, Piers. That's what she's referring to. Your Palestinian crap. You do not want to acknowledge the numbers coming from Gaza, the number of casualties, the number of people that are killing children and women. This is what she's calling you out for, Piers Morgan. How shameful.
You're framing a horrible narrative, Piers.
Go on, explain to me.
That is like, you're allowing like just the worst conversations with the worst people.
Really?
And I know you have to. And I guess I respect you for having to do it, because otherwise you wouldn't be allowed on the media. Nobody like me is ever going to comment. They're not going to allow me to comment.
You're literally on a show called...
That's why I'm happy you have me on, because I would like to comment.
I'm literally allowing you right now. If you want to talk about the Israel-Hamas war, talk about it now.
Now, she is obviously not in a position to express her views, even if she does, obviously it would not matter, because she is a woman of faith. That's what she called herself. She is a Christian, devout Christian. She goes to Gaza sometimes, Palestine, and she observes things. I mean, Piers Morgan, he's so pathetic. He's bringing this kind of people, Roseanne, on the show to give their expert opinion on Gaza and Israel war. This is something totally laughable.
I'd like to give my opinion based on the Bible. They won't let me base my opinion on the Bible because I'm a Jew. Well, we wrote it, so back off.
Well, you could have any opinion.
Good thing she acknowledges she wrote they wrote the Bible. This is exactly what we believe as Muslims, that you changed the book.
You like? What is your opinion?
But
of the war.
You do get blacklisted for certain opinions, don't you, Piers?
Well, what is your view of the war?
Why he is pushing her? Why? Like, she's not an expert?
I say that October 7th, this is my opinion, that the people who were massacred, the Jews, and other people, because a lot of them were, not just Jews. They were Filipino, they were Arab, they were everybody who lived in that neighborhood. They were sacrificed to Moloch.
She is at least speaking the truth.
What do you mean?
It is not just about the Jew. It's about other people too.
And
what does that mean, Roseanne?
We are at war with a death cult that is addicted to human blood, war, slavery, debt, suffering, and misery. And it's a war on a whole other level.
You're talking about, I want to be clear what you're talking about. Are you talking about Hamas there?
No, Piers. See, this is what he slips in, Piers Morgan. He's saying that this war is vile, vicious, evil because of Hamas. But at the same time, when she was referring to a death cult, Piers Morgan was not sure. Is she talking about IDF? See how he is exposing his lies by himself? This is insane. No, she is not blaming Hamas only. Yes, she is blaming them too, but she is blaming the world leaders and she's blaming the Zionists. But Piers Morgan in this video, he is trying to force her to admit that, or gaslighting her to admit that this is actually all about Hamas, how evil they are. It's crazy. Absolutely.
They're just one part of it.
Yeah, they're one part of it because a lot of other people involved.
It's all evil, an evil death cult of blood-addicted leaders.
Yep.
Who use anti-Semitism as a tool to a larger end. And their goal is the subjectification of all free people to feudal slavery.
And
Yeah,
all right, let me ask you, do you have any...
We're seeing on the news all this stuff about, is Israel an occupier? Are Jews evil? Are Jews horrible? Are Jews Nazis? That's 24/7. Are Jews the new Nazis in every conversation? Are Jews committing a Holocaust? Every conversation. Now that's evil. But, I understand that that's what the media, which is using anti-Semitism as a tool, and must, because the owners of the world decree it to be so. But something else is happening that people aren't allowed to know about. And you're going to say this is crap too. Because you have to, and you see it
only
a different way than I do.
Only if I think it's crap.
Yeah, only I think it was
Okay, but
crap.
you gotta
No,
Google it
Piers
before you
Morgan,
say
you're
it's
always
crap,
calling
Piers.
it.
Well, I might know the answer.
And don't even Google it. Forget Google. That's all BlackRock. Go to...
She is definitely, clearly calling Piers out as crap, someone who lies all the time. And she is also, telling us that the reason Piers lies all the time is because this is his job. Otherwise, he can't keep his job. If he doesn't lie.
Some other thing if you can find it. But great things are happening because something else is happening that people don't know about. And we're fighting subterranean wars. And the war that Israel is fighting is actually a part of worldwide subterranean warfare. And that's what I want to say. Against child trafficking tunnels, organ trafficking tunnels, people who have an underground economy that's even bigger than the one we have up here that we work for to pay taxes, all stolen from us and sent to build those tunnels. And the tunnels in Gaza, a lot of people don't know this, were mostly dug by child labor, which is a war crime that Hamas routinely...
Well, this is Roseanne for you. She changed her opinion from 2019 when she was totally against Israel, their occupation, what they were doing in Gaza. But now here you have her changing her opinion, changing her position over the same issue. But obviously when she is talking about Hamas and all of those things that are happening in Gaza, she is using very, very vague terms in order to, avoid any questioning, any criticism. Because in the beginning of this video, she did say that, well, you know what, I'm not really somebody who should be talking about this. But Piers Morgan is gaslighting this individual in his show over and over again in order to make her admit or to acknowledge or tell us that yes, the real culprit here is Hamas, when Piers Morgan, he knows deep down in his heart that no, it's not just Hamas. The attack on the people of Palestine is an oppression by the occupier Israel. But of course, we people know how Piers will frame the whole interview from the very beginning, and this is exactly what Roseanne said too, that you are framing this interview in order to peddle your BS, and this is absolutely what is happening right here. Piers Morgan, he's just getting called out every time. He's getting exposed every time. Would he stop? I don't think so. It's just going to continue.